The cap is at an all-time high, ladies and gentlemen. And no, I'm not talking about the space that the Minnesota Vikings have to bring players in. I'm talking about the lies, all right? The lies, man. All right, we got stuff coming out about Justin Jefferson every other minute now that he's going to get traded. The Vikings don't want him, or he's not happy with the Minnesota Vikings because they let Kirk Cousins walk. A bunch of lies, man. Stop it. All right, we got to chill. Now, I will say this, though, on the behalf of the Cincinnati Bengals fans, I will say this. Do I believe that if Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase were to reach out to Justin Jefferson and say, hey, look here, man, if we can make it work, would you consider it? I think he would say, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he? I mean, look at this. They got a really strong bond connection from college football. Like, of course, he would be like, bro, I get to come play with y'all again. Like, we going to go all the way again. Let's do it. And it would actually be history to see them win a national championship in college and then link in the pros and win a Super Bowl. Because I believe if they get Justin Jefferson, man, that's going to put them in a really good position. Now, they still obviously got to work on the defense. But if Justin Jefferson was to join the Cincinnati Bengals, it would be pretty lit for them. I ain't going to lie to you. But listen, it's not happening, man. And I'm a believer that it's not happening until it happens, because I don't think that Kwesi has the gonads to let Justin Jefferson walk out of the building. Now, I will say this. I'm getting signals that this team definitely is in a rebuild now. Like, I think the competitive word can be subtracted from that, and I believe that this team's definitely in rebuild now, and it's a 2-3 year type of deal that we have here, where we have to be patient as Vikings fans, and Justin Jefferson's going to have to be patient as well and understand that this is a plan, bro. This isn't going to happen overnight. Success doesn't happen overnight, right? And I believe he might be just waiting to see who the quarterback that the Vikings are going to pick, who it is, all right? Like, I'm sure he has his favorites, right? I'm sure they go up to him and they incorporate him into this situation and say, hey, who would you like? Give me your top three. What's your best option, your second best option, your third best option, and we're going to make one of them happen. You know what I mean? Like, that's a fact. We're making something happen for you. I think they will cater to Justin Jefferson. I know there's reports out that they offered him $30 million last year. He turned it down, didn't want to sign it. I mean, the truth is he wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback, and that's understandable. That's what all the other receivers before him did. Tyreek Hills, the ones that actually have a name. All right. Like, this is the crazy part, is we're talking about the best player at his position. You feel me? Like, we're not talking about some guy that's just a wide receiver too that puts up decent numbers. Like, we're talking about a guy that's an X factor, a guy that makes a difference every single time he lines up out there, bruh. Like, the defense has to worry about number 18. So that's what makes this conversation a little different than talking about somebody else. I mean, I would even say talking about Stephon Diggs. When you were talking about Stephon Diggs, like, I believe those two players are still on a different level. You feel me? I think JJ's much better than Diggs. Now, I like Diggs, but I'm just saying, I think it's a different conversation when you start talking about the bag. All right? And I'm going to keep it real with you, man. First of all, let's read. This is hilarious, man. This is like this is like somebody coming out and saying, my family dog told me this. Okay, that's how credible this source would be. All right, so there's a text message that was floating around on X. Okay, it says, there's a dude in the community that said his girlfriend works at Kroger's with Burrow's girlfriend, and she said that they're in deep negotiations. Now, one thing wrong with that. First of all, why is Joe Burrow is making what? $200 million plus. Like, why is your girl working at Kroger's? For one, that's the first red flag about this, okay? Then he said it would be T. Higgins and 2 firsts for JJ, and Burrow has agreed to restructure his contract so JJ and Chase would both get 3 years, $100 million. Now, that would be probably in the range that I think JJ would sign for, $33.33 million per year or whatever. So I think that the contract lines up as far as the money. That sounds right. But come on, bro. Like, first of all, Joe Burrow's girlfriend isn't going to be out there talking crazy like that to just anybody in the world we live in today. That is cap, bro. All right, that is cap. It got to the point. It's getting to the point where you got people that will text theyself some cappery and then sit here and post it. Like, we got this joke getting ridiculous, you hear me? But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, listen, I'll put it like this. If the Vikings were to trade Justin Jefferson, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we still have to be Vikings fans and support this team. And I'm going to tell you, if we can get 3 first-round picks for him and a player, shit, I'm cool. I'm cool. Let it be what it is, man. Like, what's important to him, man? Is it the Vikings that's important? Does he want to win with the Vikings? Or is it more important to link back up with his college teammates and make it happen that way? Hey, look, everybody has their own thing that they want to do, and if that's what he wants to do, then let him do it. You know what I mean? There's nothing we can do. As much as we love him, this, that, and the third, it doesn't really matter. Let him do what he wants to do, but I don't see it happening. I don't believe it's going to happen. I believe Justin Jefferson is going to get a mega deal. He's a superstar, deserves a mega deal, and I think it's going to be in purple, and I think once he sees who the Vikings are picking at quarterback, which I think he really wants Jaden Daniels, to be honest with you. Skol SU, baby, and I'm cool with that. I think it's going to be, water under the bridge, bro. It's not going to matter. JJ's going to be a Viking for a long time to come, bro, so just buckle up and get ready. But, again, before I go, man, I will say I wouldn't be surprised, all right, because the Bengals does sound good. It do sound crazy. And Jamar Chase did post some cryptic stuff. I ain't gonna cap to you, but, hey, y'all let me know how you feel, man. Are we trading JJ? Or is he a Viking? Drop it down in the comments. Holla at your boy.
Yeah. Smooth summer. Who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated. Check the percentage.